Good afternoon. I'm Dr. George Westlake from Sheffield Family Life Center in Kansas City, Missouri. And I just want to remind you that tonight we will be on from 7:30 to 9 o'clock on Living Answers for Today, answering questions about the Word of God and helping with problems that you might be facing in the Christian life. Just want to remind you that those of you that send your questions in ahead of time, you can send them in ahead of time to DRGWWJR. Stands for Dr. George W. Westlake Jr., drgwwjr@gmail.com. And you send your questions in, and I will be answering those tonight from 7:30 to 9 o'clock. That's Central Time here in the United States. I also want to remind you that we're both live on Facebook and YouTube. And because we're live on YouTube, you have to send your questions in ahead of time. But on Facebook, if you want, you can write them in the comment section and you can post them while we're on the air, and they'll be copied and handed to me. And I like to do the live questions as well as the others. I fit the live questions in with the ones that have already come in. So you don't have to hesitate to send your questions in tonight while we're on the air. You can send them in on Facebook while we're on the air, and you can send them in either from Facebook or YouTube. I'm sorry, ahead of time by sending them to drgww@gmail.com. I also want to remind you that I'm on live on Wednesday nights at the Sheffield Family Life Center website, and that's SFLC for Sheffield Family Life Center, sflc.net. And I'm starting a teaching tomorrow night on the senior apostle Peter and what he learned and what he saw and his letters. I finished the book of Revelation last week. Now, if you want my course on Revelation, you can go to the bottom of the webpage at sflc.net, and there's a YouTube icon down there, and you can click on that, and it has the 12 weeks I taught the book of Revelation. Now, when I teach in the college classroom, I have 40 hours, so it's rather a condensed study. So also let me take this time to mention to you my book on Revelation. It's called Chapter 66 because there's 66 books in the Bible. And without the book of Revelation, we don't know how it's all going to end. I remind you again that Bible prophecy in the Old Testament especially is like a skyrocket. It goes here, goes there, goes back here, goes over there. And the book of Revelation puts it all together, what we need for the closing hours of time. It takes Old Testament prophecies, it takes New Testament prophecies, such as Matthew 24 and Thessalonians, and puts them where they fit into the end time. Without the book of Revelation, we don't have the chronology of the closing hours of time. And so in my book, I put the prophecies of Daniel and the prophecies like Matthew 24 and Thessalonians where they fit into the right chapter of the book of Revelation. And I call it the Revelation of Jesus Christ Simply Explained. It's available on eBay, and you look up Dr. George Westlake, Westlake, and the name of the book is Chapter 66. The Revelation of Jesus Christ Simply Explained. But Chapter 66 is the primary title of the book. And tune in tonight for live Bible questions and answers, 7:30 to 9 o'clock, here on YouTube and Facebook. God bless you. Have a great day in Jesus Christ.